What's going on, guys? Killer6 back with another top 10 video for you, and this time we're taking a look at the worst anointed items that you can get in Borderlands 3. Now, anointments can be awesome. You can get increased fire rate, reload speed, increased damage, extra elemental damage, and more, but not really from any of these items on this list. So let's just get into it.
Here we are, starting with number 10. Good enough to be on the list, but not that good.
Coming in at number 10, let's kick things off with a terror anointment, since the community as a whole seemed to hate those. Here we have an infinity pistol, a weapon known for its special ability of never using ammo and never needing to be reloaded, which is why when I found this particular anointment that gives a cryo nova on reloading, it had to be included on this list.
Let's go to number 9 already. Get through the shitty ones. Number 9.
At number 9, the Hellwalker is a powerful single-shot legendary shotgun, and this particular one rolled with an anointment that while airborne you gain fire rate, which on a Jacobs is literally impossible, especially on a shotgun that has to be reloaded after every single shot.
Don't hate, it's number 8.
At number 8, have you ever wished that you had a heavy weapon that shoots buzzsaws that run all across the ground? Ever wish that that same weapon had an anointment that gave you a critical hit damage increase of 25% while airborne? Me either. The Agonizer seems cool, but you can only shoot once before it overheats. Then the reload takes what feels like a century. And did I mention that you really can't even truly aim this weapon?
On to lucky number 7, which for a top 10 list is kind of mediocre.
Number 7, the Tunguska. It just sucks. There's not really a way to sugarcoat that. What could make this even worse, though, is if you added a sliding anointment to it. Want to kill yourself with a launcher? This is the anointment and weapon combo for you.
And the award for least likely to make the top 5 goes to number 6.
At number 6, speaking of weapons that suck and have no real redeeming value whatsoever, the Lob. Now, the Lob is a shotgun that, well, it just sucks. It does next to no damage. It has the world's slowest, easiest to dodge projectile, and frankly, it just sucks. So when I landed a nice 50% accuracy and handling while sliding version of this gun, I just knew that everything was gonna die. Okay, just me. I was the only one that was probably gonna die.
I know 5 ways to kill a guy with a sign, Gary. 5.
At number 5, Malawan weapons can be a lot of fun. The Cutsman, for example, is an amazing weapon capable of dealing massive amounts of damage. But some Malawan weapons are just clearly inferior to others, like the Krakatoa, for example. This sniper rifle requires you to charge your shot to shoot enemies, and it does a burst fire. Now, while that's not too horrible, imagine that you also get it with the anointment that gives you a fire rate increase of 25% while sliding. But get this, in order to slide in this game, you have to be running. And if you attempt to charge a Malawan shot while running, it will force you to walk. So in order to try and use this weapon, you have to run, slide, and then charge the shot, which would then begin shooting right as your slide ends.
We're almost to the ones you care about, but first, here's number 4.
Number 4, the 10-gallon. This is a legendary TDR SMG, and like all other TDR weapons, in order to get the most damage out of it, you have to throw reloaded. So imagine my surprise when I got one with a very special anointment for Moe's that when I exited Iron Bear, I would not consume ammo for 5 seconds. Now that sounds good on paper, but when you realize that that means you can't throw reload it, well, that becomes a bit of a problem.
And the bronze medal goes to...
Number 3, the Dictator. This is a legendary assault rifle manufactured by Vladov. This is widely considered to be one of the best assault rifles in the game. When you swap it to bipod mode, it does a wide spread of projectiles that is capable of destroying large enemies quickly, but despite that, when you're in bipod mode, you cannot jump. So getting a while airborne anointment on this gun is kind of hilarious and a little bit sad.
And now for the king of the losers, number 2.
Coming in at number 2 is yet another infinity pistol, and while I ranked one with terror anointment at number 10, you're probably asking, well, why didn't you rank this one at number 10 or the terror one at number 2? Well, much like these anointments, this list doesn't have to make any sense. This particular infinity pistol has the anointment that regenerates ammo while your digiclone is active, and again, this is an infinity pistol, so it actually doesn't do anything.
Honorable mention.
Honorable mention, the Unforgiven is a legendary Jacobs pistol known for its extremely slow fire rate and high critical hit damage. No matter how fast you pull the trigger, this gun cannot shoot any faster. This does not lend itself very well to an anointment that increases your fire rate while sliding. This would have made the list, but I never got to use it to see just how truly sad it was, so I'll just leave it here.
And finally, here we are at number 1!
Finally, coming in at number 1, the Rough Rider is a legendary shield that has the distinction of being the only shield that has 0 capacity. Instead, it gives you damage reduction and increases your maximum health. This is useful for certain builds that require your shield to be depleted to do specific things, but what isn't useful is landing a version of this shield that has the anointment of while barrier deployed, you instantly start replenishing your shield. Now, I'm no math whiz, but I'm pretty sure that replenishing something to its maximum value of 0 is impossible. So that's my top 10 worst anointed items in Borderlands 3. Let me know down in the comment section below what's your least favorite or funniest anointment that you've gotten. If you enjoyed this video, then please take a second to hit that like button, hit subscribe, and tap the bell icon if this is your first time here. Thank you guys for watching. Take care.